19th, flowers. Have you ever given anybody flowers? Yes, I once gave my girlfriend a bunch of deep red roses to impress her. Interestingly, those I chose artificial ones rather than the real flowers. Partly because they last indefinitely, and honestly, I couldn't bear the ideas of something given with affections ending up in the bins within a week. I think there's something quite romantic about a gift that stands the test of time. It is popular to give flowers to people in your country. It is quite popular. Roses for Valentine's Days, chrysanthemums for Mother's Days, lilies for funerals. There's flowers for every occasion. Personally, those I'm not particularly fond of the tradition. It has always strikes me as slightly pointless. You spend good money on something beautiful only to watch it wither arrayed within a week. I would much rather give something lasting and meaningful. What kind of flowers would you like to receive as a present? I'm not really one for receiving flowers. I would much rather someone gave me a book, which would really make my day. The strangest gift I ever received was cactus. It was a cactus for housewarming. I appreciated the thought, but I spent the next few weeks constantly paranoid about pricking myself on it. If I had to choose a plant though, I would want something no maintenance and that actually lasts longer than a week. Number 20, friends. Who is your best friend and why? And I actually have very few close friends. And I generally believe two or three real ones are more than enough. My best friend's name is Ray. What matters to me is having people I can have deep and meaningful conversation with, who support my passions and show up when it truly matters. That's just far more valuable than having hundreds of acquaintances who disappears the moment thing gets difficult. With true fans, you can get anything off your chest without a fear of judgment, and that kind of trust is truly rare. Who would you most like to be friends with, and who and why? Well, ideally someone whose star sign perfectly aligns with mine. Sagittarius, Ali, Aries, Taurus, perhaps. Joking aside, though, I'm really drawn to people who hold contrasting views and have a view into natural depth. Someone who challenges my thinking isn't a face to pay devil advocate and forces me to question my existing biases. That kind of friendship is really invaluable.